Hi, I'm Sydney and welcome to my Flock and Squawk. This week we are going to be making lemon shortbread cookies. So starting yesterday, I took a lemon and I used a microplaner. You do not have to. And I just zested it into a bowl of sugar, the amount of sugar that I need for this recipe. So that way it could sit overnight and kind of infuse. I just microplaned it, got the zest into the sugar, mixed it up, and set it aside. Now it is time to work on actually making the cookies, and you will want quite a bit of time beforehand because these go in the freezer for at least an hour before slicing and baking. So let's get it mixed up. The next day, after doing your lemon sugar, it is time to start making the lemon shortbread themselves. So what you do is you start by creaming your butter, sugar, and your lemon extract in a bowl. So I just did it in the large mixer and I got to this consistency. My butter was already softened, which is what you want. You want softened room temp butter and not like melted or anything. And we only need 2 more ingredients. This is our flour and our cornstarch. The cornstarch helps give it that light crumbly texture, and the flour definitely helps hold it all together. So we're going to get that mixing up, and then we are pretty much ready to roll it into logs. And then we can put it in the freezer for an hour or 2, slice and bake. So these are super simple, but it is a classic go-to that I always have in my back pocket if I need to make cookies, or we usually have a roll of shortbread dough in the freezer already, so I can just pull it out, slice and bake as needed. So yeah, just going to finish these up. If you like this video, please consider subscribing. I make a variety of content, but I do tend to do some recipes that you can find in this playlist up above, so check that out. So let's finish off these cookies. Alright, so it's been a few hours and it's time to cut up the cookies. I have my oven preheated to 350 and I have my cookie sheet with just a silicone baking mat on it, so that way I can bake it on here and they'll be super easy to remove. If you don't have a silicone baking mat, you can just use parchment, or you can just use them with a baking sheet without anything on it. You don't want it greased or anything. They should come off fairly easy. So just behind me here I have a cutting board, my cookie, and then a knife. If you're finding it really hard to cut, I would recommend letting it sit out for like 5 minutes or so and then trying again so that the butter in it can soften. But if you're cutting and it just breaks into like the cookie in half, you can just put it on the cookie sheet just close enough together and it will fuse still into one cookie. So I'm going to pull you in so you can see me cutting and putting them in, and when they come out of the oven, I will check in with you. They bake about 10 to 12 minutes. Alright, so my cookies have come out of the oven. I've let them sit just a couple minutes to cool a little, and now I'm going to transfer them to a cooling rack that I have over top of a cookie sheet, so that way I can put on the glaze that I made while these were baking. It is just the juice of one lemon and then some powdered sugar to make a thicker glaze. So. Now I'm just going to take some of this glaze that I made and lightly drizzle. And here we have it, some lemon shortbread cookies. So if you like this video, please feel free to subscribe and check out the rest of my channel. I make videos on whatever I please. Next week will be my 24 for 24 vlog, where I am trying 24 new things while I'm 24. So feel free to check that out. Let me know what you would like to see in the comments below. Let me know what you thought of this video. Also, on my community tab, there is an open poll on if you would like a newsletter with recipes. I'm thinking that it might be a fun thing to do, so please go vote over there or let me know just here in the comments. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you flock and squawk again with me sometime. Bye!